Good morning, Flosstube. It's Sharon of Sharon'scrafty Creations, and I'm back for another edition. It's been 2 months. 2 months. Last time I filmed it was at the retreat, and that was the end of March, 26th of March. So it's been nearly 2 months, and I think that's probably my go-to to give you enough content to show. So I've got a fair bit to show you. I've got some cross stitching, obviously, and I do have a little bit of crochet at the end. I'll do that at the end if you're interested. I've picked that up again. So that's at the end, and I've got some haul in between. So let's go. So first off, I worked on my, I think it's European Village from Artisy. No, it's still in the hoop because I was working on it recently. So here we are. Let's go this side. There we are. Looking fabulous. That's European Village. Let me show you. Do you know what? I'm so out of practice. Let me show you where I was last time. No, that doesn't help, does it? I didn't work on it last time. Oh, this isn't a very good start, is it? European Village, where is it? So, as I say, it's by Artisy, and that's the mock-up or preview. It was their freebie in May. I think it's May last year. So that's that, and we are at 42.67%. 42.67%. And I think I was mainly working on filling in the sky and some of this tree over here, and just filling in some of the ninja stitches. So yeah, that's that one. Next up is my coffee shop, and that is a pattern by Maxis M-A-X-I-S patterns on Etsy, and that's what it will look like when it's done. I did have all my patterns printed out in a file, but everything is in the loft. We've had some major remodeling upstairs and everything is in the loft. My printer, all my craft stuff. Right, I am at 21.98%, so that's why unfortunately I don't have anything written down, so apologies for that, but here we are with this one. And I worked up in here, trying to fill this bit in up here, but this is confetti everywhere. So you've got to be in the right mood for it, but it does look stunning. And I shan't be doing all the white in the sky. I shan't be doing that. I'm leaving that because that's a lot, and I haven't got time for that. Next up is Calico Cat. Where are you? There you are. Pictured here on a white background, but on the Etsy shop, it's the Vivsters pattern. She shows it with a blue background, so that's what I am doing. I haven't told you what count they are, have I? The coffee shop is 25 count 1/1 full cross, and so is the Artisy one. Cat, Calico Cat, this is 32 count. I think it's just blue. It's why I got blue. It's just off the Swygot website. 32 count, it's 1/2. And there we are with that. And I was working in here filling this through and I'm working down. She's looking fabulous. Oh, that's better. There we are. Her eyes are stunning. And what did I say? I'm at 40.76% on that. Okay, I can show you where I was last time on this next one. This next one is Tulip House. Tulip House. I can't remember who. It's a pattern off of Etsy. I can't remember who it's by. If you want to know, let me know and I'll find it and I'll let you know. So that's what it will look like when it's done. And where I was last time, I've done lots on this one. That's where I was last time. Oop. There we are. Which is just the house and a little bit of the sky. And where I am now is there. Oh, I've done masses. Masses and masses. You can see what I've done. I've done the sky this side. That's all done. And I think it's pretty much complete down to the sort of the base of this tulip here. Yeah, this is 32 count 2 over 2 because there's blend. Is there blends? I've got a feeling there is blends in it actually. So there we are. And I am at 22.49%. And it's really lovely to work on that. It's got lots of lovely colours in it. You don't get too burnt out with it, which is nice. Next up is this new sale from Lola Crow. And I can't remember if this is April's fabric of the month from Coffee Craft Fabrics. It might be. Either way, it's from Coffee Craft Fabrics. 32 count, and I'm doing it 2 over 2. So this is the Extraordinary Bird sale, and so far, so that's the frame. Oh, yes, great start, isn't it? Oh, where is it? There it is. Start again. That's the frame, and we have just had the first. I don't know, section, whatever, come through. And I haven't finished the frame, but I'm not far off. So I am quite a way off actually looking at that. But it's, yeah. So as I say, 32 count, 2 over 2. Coffee Craft Fabrics. And what percentage are we at? We are at 67% of what they've released so far. 67%. Oh, hello. Oh, Ayya's come to say hello. Hello. Yes, beautiful girl. She's saying, who are you talking to? Who's that mad person talking? All right. Next up, let me just take them out of here. I've got an hour before people are back. Sunday, what day is it? I've no idea what the date is. 18th of May. Okay, I had an anniversary last month, and it's not very nice anniversary. It's the anniversary of my dad's passing, and he died in 91. So it's only 48. Anyway, so I saw this kit on Amazon, I think, RTO kit, and it was called the Wish Tree, and I just fell in love with it, and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to do that in memory of my dad, obviously wishing he was still here. And isn't it gorgeous? It's all got DMC threads, as I say, it's an RTO kit. I've never done an RTO kit before, so obviously it's printed, and it comes with cards like this. I'm not a floss dropper, so I am converting everything to bobbins as I go. But it came with really stiff. Here how stiff it is, 8 down the bottom. Not working on that. Thank you very much. So I chose a 32 count, which is what I always get from Megan. This might have been the April one, I don't know. But that's where we are. So I'm at the top. Top part here of the chart. So there we are. And this does have blends, obviously being a kit. And I'm back stitching as I go. And so far, yeah, how cute are those little feathers? So yeah, so that's that one. So memory of my daddy. So that's that. Oh, and it came, and I put it in this gorgeous bag that I got on, I think it was Sobe Bags. She's on Instagram, which is gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful bag. That's in there. All right. Next, up there. Next one is Spring Chores, and I will show you where I was last time. Also what it's going to look like. That's what it will look like when it's done. On Etsy, oh, I can't think who it's by. If you want to know, let me know. And I was there. This was my retreat start. One of them, I think. So that's that. That's where I was. And I am now at, what am I now at? 11.21%, and that's where I am now. That's all at the top of the sort of bottom page quadrant bit. So there we are. Let's fill in that in, little tiny little bit of back stitch as we go. This is blends as well. 32 count, 2 over 2. Did I tell you what that one was? That one was 32 count. This is just plain white or antique white. That's what I got. That's that one, which is rather lovely. I do like a bit of green. Lindsay, a Blushing Pink Stitches, hosted her All the Kits April again. Thank you, Lindsay. So I picked up my Gecko Rouge B. Did I work on it last time? Let me see. Did I show you? May have done. Don't know. I can't find a photo. But I am at 20.27%, and this is all the kit gubbins. So this is 25 count, 1 over 1 full cross. Is it 1 over 1 full crosses, or did I change it to 10? No, I changed it to 10. So 2 over 1 tent on that one, and I am at 20.27% on that one. Looking fab. I think I worked this side. I think I did. Can I show you them? No. Mock up. I have to show you the mock up. There we are. That's what it will look like. There we go. I also worked on my Stitches So Beautiful chart, and this is Red Fox. Did I? Yes, I did. I worked on it last time, so let me find it in Pattern Keeper and I can tell you all the relevant information. Oh, I can't wait for upstairs to be finished and I can get everything back down again and actually do this properly. Red Fox, and this is by Dutch Lady Mystic Art on Stitches So Beautiful, and I think I used this for the challenge in January and February, I think. And I will show you where I was last time. That's where I was at Christmas, I think. No, it must have been January. It's because I started this in January. Oh my goodness. And here is where I am now. And this is on a piece of 32 count Lakeside needlecraft, and this is 1/110, 1/110, and that's where I am, and I am at 9.64%. There we are. Need to get back to that. I think, is that halfway? Yeah, it's just over halfway across the top. So it would be about that big. So that wide, I mean. There we go. There's that one. April's Stitches So Beautiful challenge. I worked on thread. An Enchanted Place. I didn't do masses on it, and I don't think I did the whole challenge actually. And let me show you where I was last time. So that's where I was last time. Sorry about the glare. That's where I was last time. Enchanted Place, there it is. Edda Jose Rosa, Stitches So Beautiful. And I am at, that's the wrong one. Oh, there's the wrong one. 23.61%. And that's where I am now. And I worked on this section here. This is 1/132 count tent. And that's where we are with that one. So I've got quite a lot of this done in this challenge, of this shrub. There we are. That's that one. I picked up the Merry Mushroom Cottage, which is the birthday start. We started Nina for Nina Hobby Site's birthday. So Nina's doing it, I'm doing it, Catherine Stitches is doing it, and someone else is doing it. Can't remember who. Started it for her birthday, and it is Haid by Amy Stewart. Make it bigger for you. There we go. There we are. I started in the middle. Did I work on it last time I saw you? Let me have a little look. Yes, that's where I was last time. As I say, I started in the middle, which is in this. Oh, which is in here, And then I work down onto the fireplace. There we go. And here is where I am now. So I just filled a bit more in this middle part here. I am at 2.06%. I need to get this out and put some more stitches in it. This is 32 count 1/110. So yeah, fireplace coming in. Right, so the next one is a sale in Cross Stitcher magazine. Is it Cross Stitcher? So either Cross Stitcher magazine or just Crochet or World of Cross Stitching, one of them. Well, let me know if you want to know, but I'm sure you do know. So it's a 4 seasons sale. Nature's Journey, I think it's called. So that's where I was before, on the spring section. And it's paper chart. Yes, it's paper chart. Which way around is it? So it's that way. So here's where I am now. So yeah, got loads done. So obviously that is spring. All of this section is done, apart from this bit here, because the motif extends down into the next section. So I thought, well, I'll leave that until I start the next section. So there we are with that. And then I made a start on summer. 2/2 on 32 count. This is Lakeside Needlecraft fabric, and it's called Oleander. And that's where I am with that. Isn't that lovely? Pretty. Just, I love the little bee. Little bee in there. So cute. And snail. Yeah. Lots of lovely colours. Back stitched as I went. To say that's all. It's all done. I'll skip back to that. And the other one I worked on was I've got a real long hanging thread here, so I'm wondering if I've got it in here because I didn't pick it up. Let me just have a little look, see. I've got a little unit. I've had to buy a little unit. You know the plastic drawers that you can get like 3 in 1. It's quite tall and they're about that wide. Well, I found one in the range. We've got a new range that's opened up in our town, and it's a double one in 3, but low. So it's the drawers are probably this long and this deep. Excellent. That can go in my conservatory and put all my stuff in it because I've got nowhere else to put my stuff. I miss putting my stuff upstairs. It will get done. I'm trying to find the cover photo of it, and I don't actually think I've got it. No. Oh, that's sad. It's the napping kitten from Dimension. It's a petite. I'm just going to flash the chart quickly. It's that one. Yeah, so I've picked that up and still in the hoop because you can see everything. This is on Ayia that I dyed a long time ago. I can't remember what count it is. No idea. It might be 18. 16, possibly, I don't know. Anyway, dyed it myself. I'm not doing the sky or the background, so I'm doing it as that's where I am. So I filled his face in as much as down to here anyway, and I've filled in a bit of this colour here. As you can see, it's still there. So it's actually got eyes now. Oh, sleepy eyes. I think it looks quite cute actually. There we are. Napping kitten. That can go in there. And I think that's all the stitching. So a fair bit. Right, onto haul. Let me grab that. Bear with. So got some fabric. Really boring. 32 count. Bought a metre of that. Always needed. Thanks very much. Fabric from Megan, and this is the May 2025 fabric of the month. Excuse the crinkles. Let me open it up for you. I always get a 32 count. Haven't opened this yet, so this is new. Oh, this is very nice. There we go. Isn't it lovely? I shall put something absolutely lovely on that. So that's the May fabric of the month. Let me put that back in the. So I know it's the May one. Not that it really matters. And from her Super Sunday, got another 32 count. No, that's the April. Look, it's on the back there. She's missed that completely. April fabric of the month is. Oh man. Ooh, very nice. Oh, you can't see that on the screen. It's very limey yellowy. Can you see that? No, maybe not. No, that's not picking it up. It's lovely. Very nice. That's the April. In her bag. And from her Super Sunday, April's Super Sunday, I got a 36 count. I don't know why. I obviously had a plan for it. I can't remember why now. Was I originally going to do the... I think I was originally going to do the bird sow on this, but decided not to in the end. But it's a lovely... sagey green, I'd say. There we go. So that's 36 count linen, that one. Don't know why I did that. I obviously had a reason. No idea why. I liked it. So that's the fabric. I bought some charts. Maybe this will, I don't know, remind me as to why. I don't know. Yes, so I used to belong to the Gecko Rouge Patreon since January. I think it was January or maybe even December. So I got a few charts from them. And the last two, I don't subscribe to it anymore. The last two was this one, which is lovely. Obviously they're not available now. And I can't remember the artist on that one. But I do know the artist on this one. This is Joe Grundy, which I thought was lovely. So they are obviously both full coverage. Stitches So Beautiful had a sale, I think back in either March or April. So I bought a couple of charts from them, and this one is from Kaplan Door Porterfield's Fine Licensing, Fine Art Licensing, Fine Art Licensing, and that's that one, which I thought that's quite nice. Thank you very much. holiday vibes. And this one is from Peggy Davis. Obviously again, stitch is so beautiful. And it's very lovely. So I've got those two charts in the sale. Didn't get anything from the Haid sale this time. Obviously I don't need to, I've got loads of charts. But Lindsay showed on her last floss tube, she's doing the Sorcerer Mickey. She's been doing it for quite a while, and I remember last year when she showed it, I thought I fell in love with it then, and I messaged the seller on Etsy because it wasn't for sale anymore, so I messaged her and didn't get anything back. Anyway, this time round, when I was watching her floss tube, I messaged the seller again, and she responded pretty quickly within the hour, so she relisted it for me. I bought it and it's not there anymore. I've just checked yesterday. I checked, it may be there now, I don't know. And so that's the artwork, which is gorgeous. Oh god, I can't remember what the name of the Etsy shop was. Is it 440 shades of X stitch or something? I don't know. If you want to know, let me know, or ask Lindsay, she knows obviously, because I'm just rubbish. I went on to My Bobbin and I bought a couple of charts from there, but they won't come up on here for some reason in terms of the artwork, so I won't show you those, but one that did, and it's called Bumblebees, and it's just so cute, and that's that one, and I love that one, so I'll be starting that one pretty soon, I think, because that's not a mammoth fun to take in. That one's... So that's the charts I bought. The Buffy Thread social box got listed, was it last week, week before? And it was announced that it was a Lucy Pittaway one, and it's a what's the word? Exclusive to the box, to the social club. So I thought, well, I've got to get that. I do like a Lucy Pittaway, and I've never done a Buffy Threads Lucy Pittaway chart. So shall I show you how it comes? So this comes in a lovely box. Oh, sheep. There we go. So it comes in this lovely box. You get the cross stitch chart. You get a to-do list. Well, there's the card that comes with it. These are all the bits that you get. That's how it comes. Oh, this is cute. Oh, so in there is the Ada and the threads. And I'm dropping it all on the floor. Got lots of black stuff. And this lovely needle minder. Cute. With a needle. That's your chart. I'll show you a picture of the actual picture. Oh, so cute. So lovely. What else is in here? Ooh, box of something. Oh, pencils. Ooh, pencils. Well, they're rather lovely. What a lovely holiday scene. Isn't that cute? What have we got here? Oh, on a to-do list. Oh, look. Oh, it's got a magnet on the back. Isn't that lovely? With a checklist. Oh, so cute. That artwork's fabulous. And that's it. That's what you get in your box. So lovely. So I got that. I think I need to start that soon. I might take that on holiday with us. We're off to the New Forest in June. So I think I might take that with me. Just that one thing. I might swap the fabric though because the Aida's fairly crunchy. I was in a charity shop in Tenterden, and it's like a vintage charity shop, which it's fabulous. I can't remember the name. See, I can't remember the name of it because I'm rubbish at names. Menno Brain. If you know Tenterden, it's going down towards the steam trains, on the opposite side. Yeah. Anyway, I found a Lynart cross stitch kit in there for £4.50. £4.50. Everything's in there. It has been started, but only slightly. Obviously, you've got all the chart and everything in there, which I won't show you. Smells a bit vintage. There's all your gorgeous threads. Yeah. Blues are lovely. And the fabric is printed. Oh, there's my needle. The fabric is printed. Which way around does it go? That way around. So it goes that way around. And it's been started, but only ever so slightly. Do you think that they thought, no, this isn't for me? I wonder what count it is, because they're doing it 1/1, and I don't know whether that's meant to be. I don't know whether that was meant to be right. Maybe. I don't know. Let me see if it says on there. There's any information. No, just 100% cotton. It says on here. I mean, you can see. That's what they've done. That's it. No, I don't think it's. No, it's not going to tell you, is it? Anyway, so that will be fun. Sorting that out. And I bought some fabric. They've got lots of old bedspreads and like embroidered tablecloths, all the usual things. And I found this in here, and it's a Jane Churchill fabric. But there's loads. There must be enough to make a pair of curtains with. But the artwork was gorgeous. Look at that. There's so much of it. Really cute. I was going to make project bags with it. Because it's lovely. So that's it. And I bought some yarn, but I'll do that with the crochet section next. So if you're just here for the sewing, stitching, that's it. So I want to say thank you for joining me again, coming back after all this time. Sorry it takes so long for me. I find it really difficult finding an hour to myself indoors to do this. Yeah, really hard to find time. But I'm here and it's done, and I'll see you in a couple of months. Take care. If you're still here, a friend of mine messaged me. Oh, my coffee's going to be cold now. A friend of mine messaged me a month ago, and said that she's just opened up a yarn shop. Can I make some crochet bits for her shop? Because she knits, and she does a little bit of crochet, but not a lot. So yeah, of course I will. I hadn't crocheted for probably 3 or 4 years, so I had to Google how to do it again because completely hadn't forgotten, but it was a case of like I've got to retrain my brain and my hands to do something completely different other than cross stitch. And then so I did. So I've made her a couple of bits. I've got to drop them up there. I'll take a photo and I'll show you because they're all packed away. But for myself, I showed it on my Instagram yesterday actually, but I have made a couple of pairs of socks, crochet socks. I mean, I've knitted socks and I'll knit socks, but I found lately with knitting, especially with socks, because the needles are so thin and so tiny, that the arthritis in my hand really hurt, especially on my thumb. So that's not enjoyable, but with the crochet it's so much easier. Pair of socks. And I used 2.5 hook with the pink ones are the West Yorkshire Spinners pink colourway. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, so that's those. Really easy tutorial I found on YouTube. Don't know what happened there, it just went off, so I'm hoping it's recorded. As I was saying, really easy tutorial on YouTube. I will try and link it below if I can. So that's that one, and I made another pair, and this is the West Yorkshire Spinners again, Zandra Rhodes colourway. Again, 2.5 hook. Yeah, so I like those. I also started a Hexi cardigan, and I can show you the YouTube tutorial that I used. It is by Craft and a Cuppa, and it's this one, Hexi cardigan tutorial. I was watching when Sarah asked me to make these things, I started watching YouTube again with crochet, and Ali from Little Drops of Wonderful, she made a Hexi cardigan, and it looked absolutely fabulous, and it looked so easy to do. I thought, I'm going to make one of those. So I am making a Hexi cardigan. Now I am using Starcraft Special 4-ply. I bought this about 4 years ago. A sweater quantity, because I was going to make the ranunculus, going to knit the ranunculus, but I never did. So it's just been sitting in my bag upstairs in the loft. So I've made one half. Oh, it's not very good picture, is it? Because it's black. And I've got black top on, which doesn't help. So it's so there now. I don't know if you can see, there's my waist. So that's one half. So you knit, you crochet the hexagon, and then you fold it, and then you, yeah. And here's the other half, this side, and then you sew them together. So I'm not far off finishing that, which I'm chuffed, and it's so soft, so soft. Well, that would be lovely for the summer, chucking over a dress on that. So that's that. and this Craft and a Cuppa YouTube channel, she's also on Instagram. Is she on Facebook? I don't know, maybe I don't do Facebook very much. She recently posted that she's done the Iris sweater, which is this one, and I love it, absolutely love it, and thought I'm going to start that one as well. Why not? So this is my other one. Oh dear, rabbit holes, huh? So I've done the back. This is, what yarn is it? This is Yarnsmiths, so that's Wool Warehouse, Pebble Haze prints, and it is 67% cotton and 33% acrylic. And in one 150 gram ball you get 476 yards or 435 meters. And this dye, this shade, oh, it hasn't got a name, it's just 2D040. I'll give you that information. So it's a colour change one. Where's the bottom? There's the bottom. So this is the back. So I've done the back. It's obviously made in parts. So that's the back. It's a YouTube, free YouTube tutorial. So it's so, and she's so easy to listen to, and oh, she's fantastic. So I'm using a 6mm hook. 6mm hook. Is it DK? Yes, it's DK weight. And I am that far along the front. So yeah. And it has been my work project. Just shove it in a bag and take it to work. Brilliant. Because I get a lot of downtime where I'm just sitting there waiting for the phone to ring sometimes, which is brilliant. That's that. So consequently, I've brought out not all of it, a lot of my, I've just got to go back up in the loft and find something. Some little bits and pieces that I'm making for the shop, but I'm also went and rewatched Sandra at Cherry Heart on YouTube, and she does lots of fantastic blankets, and I need a new blanket for the bed because I'm so cold in bed. Why? I don't know why. I thought menopause is supposed to be hot. No, I'm bloody cold. Keith, my husband, he's got the bloody summer quilt on, so I'm like, oh my God, I'm freezing. I've got my pyjamas, my socks, my blanket. What's going on? So oh, that's another thing. Is that there? I have started making little Hexi. I'm going to make a little Hexi blanket. So these are just, are they 3 rounds? 1, 2, yeah, just 3 rounds. And this is all my old sock yarns that I've got, because I've got loads. So once you've made a pair of socks in one colour, you don't want to make another pair of socks in the same colour, and it just sits there. So I'm gonna make a blanket out of all my sock bits. So this is what I've done so far. I think and yeah, so that's that. This I bought off of Amazon. Let me just grab it. Oh, everything's to hand. It's fantastic here. I think it was $29.99 off Amazon. Comes in a storage bag, and yeah, clips together. It's fantastic. Plus, there's a little pocket on the side. It comes with I think all the pins actually are in the lounge. You get a little pot of pins and a little cork stubber for the pins, and that goes in the side, and that's brilliant. I thought that was fantastic. So I'm making all of those, and I did have a bit of a shopping spree on Wool Warehouse. It's really naughty, but it's to make things for the shop. That's okay. I bought some more of that Pebble Haze, and this is how it comes. It's so lovely. This is a different colourway. Bought 2 of these. Lovely. Yarnsmiths again, which is again their home brand, and this is to make some gloves with. If we wanted to make some gloves for the winter, so I've got lots of different colours to make some gloves, and these are all DK. yarns in Lagoon, and they come in lots of lovely colours. So I've got lots of those. From Sarah's shop I got a couple of bits. I've got 2 of these jewel spuns to make a lovely bag with. They are 80% acrylic, 20% wool, so they will hold up nicely. Oh, they're 200 grams, they're chunky. So that's those. And I did get, oh, did I shake you? Sorry, everything's stuffed in there. And I did get one of these as well, because I saw a YouTube tutorial to make a little bag with that, and it's so thick. What is it? This is polyester, it's not. Dusky Rose Ombre, 300 grams. Does it say? I don't know, but it's very thick. What does it say? What size hook recommended? Can't see. Oh, an 8mm. Yeah. So that's lovely. That's really squishy. That's a real blankety stuff. I did a Temu order because I'd never ordered from them, and I wanted to get some summer bits, just summer tops and blouses, cheap stuff. Because I go through tops like there's no tomorrow. I don't know about anybody else, but I always get like when my belt catches my top, and I get lots of holes, and they don't last very long. They had some yarn on there, and I thought, well, I'll order it because I don't know what it's like. And it was really cheap. It is 90% merino and 10% nylon, and there's 3 of these, and there's 3, and I think it was only like £6 something, maybe even 9, I don't know, and you get 3 of them. So what they'll knit up or crochet up like, I don't know, but they're lovely colour. So you get 3 of them. Yeah. So that'd be interesting. So that's it, I think. That's it. It's summer, although it's not very sunny today. It's beautiful yesterday. I was sitting in the sunshine for an hour or so in the sun. It was lovely. We finally sorted out that side of the garden. I don't know if you can see it from where you are, but we've got the bones of the plants in. Yeah, so it's getting there. The next step, I think, is to get rid of the building materials that's in the garden. Tell you see if you can see all the building stuff. Yeah. Yeah. We'll get there. Well, thank you for visiting me again. Sorry it's been so long. Yeah, and I'll see you in a couple of months. Take care, everyone. Happy stitching. Bye.